Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm just going to talk about my least favorite products by category, and I'm going to have like little inserts of me applying them to create this beautiful look here. I actually don't hate like how the eyes turned out, but I don't like the lip situation at all. And I don't know, I struggled quite a bit with some of the application. I'm just going to talk about some of my least favorite products, show you a demo of them. It's not like I don't like these products either. I kind of want to preface with that. If I didn't like them, they wouldn't be in my collection anymore. I would have either worked them out, used them up to like get them out of my collection, or I would have just like given them to people, decluttered them of some sort, frankened them, which is like the circumstance with one product, and I would have just found better homes or used them up, you know? So none of these products I actually hate. I do, and some of them are, it's the least favorite because it's just, and I still like it. Like there's nothing wrong with the product. So I will kind of talk about all of that. So before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It does help me out. Yeah. And we're just gonna talk about some of these products now. So as always, I start with the eyes first. And this, I did like a combo, like I use one product that's a foundation as a primer sometimes, so I kind of comboed them so it wasn't so intense. And that is my P. Louise base in Banging Red, Rude Boy Red, Rude Boy Red. It is a red base, and it's very dark, if you can see. That is the color it comes out. It is slightly more pink tone, so what I do is I mixed it with my LA Girl Pro Color Mixing Foundation. It made a really light pink, which was really nice, and it does act as a nice base. This and the pink base by P. Louise, I have a very hard time reaching for them because they are so intense. I think they would be better for like cut creases and that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to wear like a dark cut crease normally. So I do like to dilute it with the white mixer or the lighter version of like a skin tone or white base from P. Louise. So that is kind of what I started my look out with today. It was very intense, as you can see in the application of it. So it was almost like My Chemical Romance, Gerard Way, like pink red eyeshadow kind of thing. Then we went on to, again, it's not that I hate this product. My sister-in-law was so nice and brought this back when she moved from Japan here to the States. She like knows how crazy about makeup I am. So when she moved here, she like brought everyone little gifts, and she was so kind and gifted me like some like Japanese makeup, which I am eternally grateful for, and I will never use this up or throw this out. Oh, sorry. I will never want to use this up because I love it so much, and because I'm like, it came from Japan, like, and she was so thoughtful and gifted this to me. So this is the Cézanne. Not really sure how to pronounce it. The thing with like these Japanese products is like eyeshadow complexion, they like a very sheer amount of makeup. They're not like cake face over here, but like they like a very sheer like wash of color on like everything that they do. So it's just a little bit too sheer for like what I personally like to do with my eyeshadows. So what I did was I took the darkest color in there and used it as like my outer inner portion of the eye look. Eventually I used this like taupey gray to kind of blend the pink to make it a little bit cooler, even though it's still like peeking through with the intense eyeshadow. And then eventually I use this shade on the inner corner, just the lightest one, and then I didn't use this more bronzy kind of shade. But I like it. It would be really nice and really good for like no makeup days where you just kind of want a little bit of something, but nothing that's gonna like actually look like makeup, you know? Then on the eye look, I went in with my MAC pigment in blue brown. This is the blue brown pigment. I have such a hard time using this, so that's kind of why I put this in here. It's not that I hate any of my eye products by any means. It's that I kind of picked the stuff that I just don't reach for like ever, and blue brown is one of them. I always feel like it's a little bit too dark, but then I see it on other people and I always love it on them, and I always want to use it and I just never reach for it. So that is kind of what the entirety of my eye look is this blue brown pigment. I have it I tried doing like a halo eye and then tried to put one of my Those eyeshadows blues in the middle, and it didn't really turn out, so it just kind of looks like matte blue brown all over the lid, which I don't hate. And I think that this base does help bring the turquoise out of this guy, which I like. So not mad at it. Just I have a hard time reaching for this. I always have a hard time reaching for this. I think that was it for the eyes, and then we went down to the face, like complexion next. And what I did is I started off with my Glassy Skin Balm by Touch and Soul. Again, not like I don't hate this product, but out of my 3 primers that I have, I just don't like hydrating ones, I think is my whole thing. So I kind of just want to use this up to use it up, and I don't think I would repurchase. It is very lovely on the skin. It has a lovely scent. I just don't, it's just not what I would repurchase kind of thing, you know? I used my Revolution, what are these? The Makeup Revolution Champagne Liquid Highlighter Drops. I only have 2 liquid highlights. I have this one and then the Cover FX ones. I just like the Cover FX ones more. This one has like a scent to it, and it's almost like a little bit thicker of a consistency. Yeah, it's just, it has like a very fake scent, like almost like plastic. And it's just off-putting. So out of the 2, I actually I opened this for this video, and I will eventually use it up, but just not my favorite. I like the packaging. It's in glass, which is very nice for like a low-end or drugstore brand. Like this was very inexpensive, and the fact that it's in nice packaging like speaks volumes for me. On top of that, I went in with probably my least favorite foundation, which is the Catrice Liquid HD Coverage Foundation. I have mine in light beige. Again, I actually like this foundation. I just find I don't reach for it, and I think it's the applicator. I swear 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, I drop this on my clothes, and it like infuriates me because it stains, foundation stains clothes. So I get annoyed because of that, but I have such little product left. I like this. I really enjoy it. I just don't like the packaging of it. But as you can see, it does offer a really good full coverage. It's very nice. I do say I have some very stubborn breakouts right now, like on my chin. It's that time of the month, and like Felicity comes hard at the chin area and the jawline when it's that time of the month. So I am breaking out. So the coverage isn't the best like on my chin, I don't think. I've done my best. Speaking of concealer, the next thing that I went in with is my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I have mine in the shade Almond. I use this all over, and I actually did apply a little bit extra onto the chin area after I blended everything out because Felicity's stubborn, and she's here with a vengeance this month. So I like this concealer. I like my IT Cosmetic ones more. I love those ones. They're so full coverage. Whereas this one is almost like a little bit sheer coverage. Like I feel like I have to build this up, and then even under my eyes, like I feel like you can see the darkness in that spot, which the IT Cosmetic one doesn't have that happen, which is why I normally top it with my Bare Minerals one. I like messed up and I got mascara all over my face over here, so I did touch up with my Bare Minerals. Full disclosure, and then I put some of that Bare Minerals stuff on top of this like off camera because they were red, they were angry, it was not cute. So that was the next product I used. Another product that I don't hate, but just it ranks the lowest, and again, it's the packaging of it. I actually really love this product, and that is my Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Lace. I love this. I don't like the packaging. I don't like it that it's like in this salt shaker thing. If it was in something bigger where you could like swirl your brush around, I would love this. And once I finish some of my loose powders, I'm dumping this into it because I hate the packaging. That is the only reason I don't use this. I think it makes my complexion like a nice tone. If anything's too pink, this does act as like kind of a color corrector and makes it a little bit more yellow, which I really appreciate. Some foundation and some powders make my skin look a little bit more pink, and I don't like that. I like this like lightly warm golden kind of undertone. That's like my preferred undertone, even though I feel like my chest is a little pink. Don't come at me for that. But I love this. I don't like the packaging of it, which is why it's like my least favorite. If they came out with a different packaging for this would be like top notch. Not enough people talk about this kind of thing. Following up that, I have a product that I actually didn't like, Made of Franken, still isn't my favorite. And that comes from, I have this super old Bare Minerals like palette. I don't even know what this was called at all. This was a like bronzer highlight palette from like 2013, which is disgusting, but everything smelled fine. I've actually used most of the product up. I finished the bronzers in this and repressed different bronzers into it. The highlight, though, was something that I did not like, and actually what this highlight is the highlight that was in here, which was the Shining Moment, which was super gold and it like was metallic and emphasized all texture. And then I repressed it, some of that Makeup Revolution like contour, the highlights from that, I repressed it into here, and I like it more. Still not my favorite. It does give a very nice glow to the skin. I just don't reach for this, and I think it's because it's in this like palette form. I just don't reach for it. That's kind of all I have to say about that. Then moving down to bronzer, this definitely ranks the lowest in there, and it's because of the color. I like the packaging and everything. This is the Body Shop Coconut Bronze, and it's solely because of the color of this. This is so orange, and I like it looks not super orange on camera, but it's so orange. It's so orange in person. Like it is, you're not going to be able to tell. Like it looks like Oompa Loompa skin. Like it is orange. So I think the reason I don't like this, one, the shade, but two, because I kind of like to bronzer. So like I don't really like to contour, but I like almost a cooler tone or like red toned bronzer. I don't like these like really orangey toned bronzers, but I think that this could be nice for like that blush bronzer hybrid kind of look. That would be kind of where I use this. But if I'm going to bronze, I'm going to want a blush on top of it. That's just kind of how my mind works. I like the trifecta cheek effect. So not my favorite. Wouldn't repurchase, would not recommend. I have mine in the shade 3, Matte Cocoa, medium. Then moving on to my least favorite blush, and I don't know why, because this is so beautiful. I think that it's just the packaging, and then I don't really know. But that is another one from my sister-in-law. This is the 𝙍𝙚𝙘𝙚 blush. It is beautiful. It's one of those ones where you like swirl all of the colors and then get whatever color. It's very, very sheeny too, which we know I love. I love a glow to the skin. So I don't know why I don't like this. Maybe it's like the tone. It's like almost metallic. So just like a very light, like almost baby doll pink when you swirl them all three together. I like them though. I think they're nice. I just don't reach for it. Like out of every blush, I think I like a matte blush and then adding that highlighter on top of it. Whereas this is just like, it's so glowy. Again, a really great no makeup look, but I think that it looks really nice on top of that super orange bronzer. So then moving on to my liner, I actually tried something that I hadn't done before, which was using this Natasha Denona. I haven't even used this, to be quite honest, but I know this is a liquid shadow, and what the heck am I going to use a sparkly black liquid eyeshadow for? Nothing. I am never going to use this. This is like but Josh was so nice and he bought this for me, but he's working in the other room, so I don't want to be too loud talking crap about this. So I used this for the wing though today, and I actually really liked how this wing turned out. Oh, they're not the same at all. They are definite, like, they're not twins. They are maybe cousins at best, but I think the wing turned out actually pretty crisp on these, and it was a pretty opaque thing for being a liquid eyeshadow. And then for like the rest of the wing, I used this eyeliner by Bare Minerals. This is a like metallic, sparkly black eyeliner that irritates my eyes if I put it in the waterline. But if I use it on the lash line like that, it's fine. It works fine. So I used this in my waterline. I don't think it really showed up. I don't like the color of this, so I'm still trying to figure out ways to use this Bronze Tarte Clay Play liner. Then lips, because that was what was last. Lips, I put on this LA Girl Bare Lip, this is Nude Lip Liner. This is so light. This is like the optimal concealer lip for me. Like, this is so light. It's almost comically light, but it makes it really nice for like a super blank canvas. And I put this ridiculous lipstick on. So I hate this. This was supposed to be like a satin formula according to the website. And it's a satin formula. This is a matte lipstick and it's metallic. There is nothing satin about this. It is not comfortable. It's drying on the lips. It makes my lips feel so crusty and disgusting. Not a satin, thank you. This is like that Kiss Me Live Glam like subscription service. I did the brushes, had points, thought, oh, a satin liquid lipstick sounds like it would actually be nice. It's not. It is a matte liquid lipstick that's metallic. This was the biggest lie ever, and it's so uncomfortable. So I don't hate any of my lip glosses. So off camera, I chucked a lip gloss right before I filmed this portion, and it feels so much better. This is awful. I hate this. But it looks so nice, like in the very center of like a pinky, like red lip. It looks really nice just on the center, all over the lips like it is today. I hate it. I hate it. That is it. That is my full face of products I hate or don't like or like, but they're just ranked the lowest in my collection. I thought that this would be a funner way, a more fun way, funner. I thought that this would be a more fun way to show you the products that I have in my collection that are just not the top ranking products. So let me know if you want to see another video using my favorite products and kind of giving a brief mini review on the products that I love in my collection in the format of a demo, I guess. And until next time, I hope you guys stay healthy, stay sane, and stay safe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!